Steven, thank you for the 500 bits. And yeah, that, like, honestly, everything helps a lot because I give out over $2,000 worth of prizes out of my own pocket. And, yeah, all of the help that y'all give definitely helps. Well, everybody, I think it's that time for us to move on over to the game reveal. So, Crappy, how about you take us on over? And yeah, I know, y'all are probably tired of seeing Bubble, but that's just the reality that we live in today. It's more bubbles, more bubbles, more bubbles. You know, the round that we're in is called But Why? In this round specifically, the players have been given a game that, you know, it could be good, it could be bad, but the biggest question you might be asking is, why was this even made? So say hello to the GM for this round, our dear friend, WaffleFoxBrie. Come on in. Oh, Tentrito, good to see you over there at YouTube. It's been a little while since I've seen you, but hey, we have people from all over the place. Hello, WaffleFoxBrie.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing today?
Okay, I guess.
Okay, you guess? Well, good. You know, I was worried that, like, multi-streaming would be a little bit more difficult, but I think that it's actually working. And
okay, that's good.
Not running into any weird problems, so I'm very happy about that. Well, yeah, so what do you have for us? We're going with something that, you know, the question is, but why?
Yeah, we're in for a treat today. I got like a Japanese exclusive on the PS1.
Oh.
One of those that I had to write a specific guide for so people know how to like get through the game.
I'm not too surprised. Not too surprised at all.
All right. So yeah, we're going to 1998 and it's time to shake kids.
Literally, the game is called Shake Kids, and the players will have 1 hour to shake as many kids as possible. Whoever does might be in trouble. But whoever makes the most progress over the course of the hour will win this match. Whoever doesn't will go down to the loser's bracket, where they will duke it out. At least I believe this is the winner's bracket, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm correct here. If not, forgive me, everybody. Actually, yeah, chat has some very good points. Don't shake the kids. That is not something that we recommend here. And it happens a little bit on The Simpsons, though, and it's kind of funny when it does.
Yeah, the kids are actually the ones doing the shaking in this.
Oh!
So our kids have cocktail shakers. So yeah, the main mechanic of this game is you suck animals into your cocktail shaker and shake it till you eliminate them.
Okay, that makes less sense than what I was expecting. But at the same time, this round is but why? And you know what? Ferris and Trisscorp are our players today. Ferris, V5, and Trisscorp. They will be spending the next hour trying to get through Shake Kids. And obviously, you do have a written list of instructions. I'll be going over that in a little while. For now, let's go ahead and see what this audio is that we have from these players. For those who are new, if there are new people here, Kusogrand8 is a bad video game tournament. We are currently in the 32-person bracket, and we are eliminating people left and right, although it is double elimination at this point. Because of that, we still have a decent number of rounds to go, but luckily, we'll be making a decent amount of progress, I hope, after tomorrow when we get some of the slackers through. And by slackers, I mean the people who have been a little bit more behind. This is very smooth jazz that I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, the menu music.
I dig it. Okay. I assume one of those is Japanese for yes, and one for no.
That's for if you want vibration on or off. That's the final step of setting up your save file. So I guess Ferris is ready. Trisscorp is on the demo title screen, whatever.
Yeah, so I'm just checking right now to see if they are ready. If you want them to be somewhere specific, feel free to tell them to do that. Otherwise, I'm just asking Ferris to take down the wonderful art. I love to see the different art that our players have. It's always fun. We ask people to put pictures up so that we can easily tell that they are streaming to the correct place. Wait. Why are you saying that I'm muted? I'm not muted.
Oh.
You can never mute me, or am I muted? No, I better not be. No, you're hearing me. I'm gonna kick your butt.
All right, so I'm having them both play as the girl, just so you get the same experience. Also, the girl gets to use checkpoints.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah,
this
the
game is
pufferfish-
sexist.
The pufferfish tribe doesn't let you use checkpoints if you're the boy.
That's so stupid. Wow, okay, Chad is calling them chick points, and I feel like that's offensive and accurate. But with that said, we'll probably not call them that because it's time for us to do the countdown. So what would be good emotes for chat to spam? Obviously, anything shaking.
Yeah, anything shaking. If you've got any cocktail shaker or some sort of whatever drink shaking stuff. Any kind of animal or a snake. I don't know. Anything that seems like it could be stuffed into a giant cocktail shaker.
Do it now. We're doing the countdown. Bar pig can be shaken. Indeed. As soon as I see movement in a stage, I will start our timer. Otherwise, I love all the emotes popping up that are animated on Twitch, but are not animated on my layout here. And here we go. We've got Ferris on the left and Kids being played by Trisscorp on the right.
All right. So they're going to leave the house.
Get out of here.
Go to stage 1. All right, yeah, so let's see, how did it start? Okay, our kid aspires to become the best shaker in the world, and there's snakes outside causing trouble outside the house, so we're gonna hit all those with the cocktail shaker.
Okay, I mean, good.
For some reason, these snakes have legs.
Pest control. I mean, evolution has come a long way since the days of round vehicles. We've got square vehicles, snakes with legs, mustache man, you know, ooh. I like his glasses, though. Very...
All right, here's Goro. So Goro's gonna head to your house because he was hurt and needs to rest up. I don't know.
Goro, get back to the house. Come on, we don't want you out here. Well, yeah, so Chad was asking if this is a yo-yo, and it is very clearly a cocktail shaker.
Yeah, it just works like a boomerang.
Yeah. So, are we trying to make beverages in this town?
I don't think we can make a single beverage in this game. We just stuff animals into the cocktail shaker once we upgrade it. Oh, Ferris read the guide and got the hint. You can use the restart to beginning a stage thing in the menu to go to the beginning, and you still keep your progress. So there's some backtracking back to your house.
Okay.
Okay, so both got talked to Goro, helped with the medicine, and got the jumping shoes. Now you can jump.
Yay, I love being able to jump. Honestly, something that you probably shouldn't have specific shoes to jump. Then again, like, the average jump height for a human, I don't know. How high can you jump? I don't know how high I can jump.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I could probably jump, like, very high if I, like, do a running jump, but...
I don't think I could. I suck. Oh my god. I'm just remembering. I saw... It was season 47 of Survivor, if I'm not mistaken, and there was a woman in there who literally just could not jump. She's like, I can't jump.
Oh no.
I just can't jump. I don't know why.
Oh,
I can't
it's
jump.
Like they both met Mr. Shaker, the god of Shaker. So now Mr. Shaker's in our inventory, and soon we'll get a tutorial that'll teach us how to stuff the animals into the cocktail shaker.
I don't like that. Wait, we're turning animals into beverages?
I don't know. I think we're just harming them.
Anyone want some meat juice?
Oh, Ferris is doing it.
Well, there we go.
Shake. Oh, we got 50 rotate. Oh no, 83 shakes. They're all eliminated.
Aw, very nice. I know that you asked if mashing was an issue for this. Was there also a flashing lights warning in this game?
Oh, right. There's some, I think consider it mild flashing for the second boss of the game. It's like this electric catfish boss.
So just FYI, we'll try to let people know when we get there, but second boss will probably have some mild flashing.
Oh, we got the pufferfish parent floating. We need to knock their child into the water.
Not. Well, to be fair,
you can't do it with the regular cocktail throw. You need to like turn around. Every time your character turns around, you like do the little like cocktail shaker move.
Oh
like,
yeah,
where
I
you
see
just bring it out of your inventory.
Is that necessary? Like, is there some
it
sort
will
of...
be a necessary mechanic you'll need to get a good grasp on.
Okay, it looked like Ferris is playing around with holding the shaker out.
Okay.
By the way, taking a look, I appreciate the referees who are helping to track this match. Our referees are volunteering this year and have made a huge difference. The refs for this match are Blasness is mixing up a bottle of... Oh, it's just water. We've also got Not Elected is concerned at the idea of meat-based cocktails, and Taven prefers it stirred, honestly. Well, good. I hope that you appreciate shaking, stirring.
Got it. Yeah, there we go. I did mention it in the controls, but not directly under this part of the game guide for this part, but... yeah, it'll be good for deflecting projectiles and stuff later and other things.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Like, a very odd mechanic to have.
Yeah, and you'll need to turn in midair to hit the pufferfish you summon with the new pufferfish bell. Also, the red pufferfish bells are your, like, checkpoints.
I don't know if I like or dislike that mechanic. I kind of like it. I also like this lane-based level.
Yeah, you got lanes.
Yeah, I mean, Little Big Planet had lanes, Honey on the Road, another game for TurboGrafx, that one that had sort of lane-based movement. I feel like Little Big Planet probably did it best, though.
Yeah, that was good series.
Yeah, I need to play more than just the first game. I used to speedrun the first game. That was fun.
Oh, nice. The first one's very manageable to speedrun, yeah.
Yeah. One of my first GDQ runs, actually. I'm trying to think. Either my second or my third one. It was the second SGDQ that I did that game, and definitely a lot of fun. Okay, shake him up, Ferris. Shake, get that score. Come on. Yeah.
Okay, 4 animals times 51 shakes.
So, do you have to shake them, or is it just like a bonus?
The weaker enemies, you could just, like, sometimes you're just wasting time if you, like, go into the whole shake party, like, sequence with the weak enemies, but if there's a lot of enemies or some of the stronger ones which can't be defeated by like your regular shaker throws, you have to get them in the shaker and shake them enough.
Good.
There's also bosses which you have to defeat with specific shaking maneuvers.
Okay. Oh no, people asking... Beelzebub asking how this ties in with the rest of the Mischief Makers universe, and I'm gonna say I don't think this is a Mischief Makers game, but we'll say it is. They're just making beverages for those Mischief Makers, you know? It's good stuff. Well, I was a little bit curious about the controls here because you do have information. Up and down is to change lanes, which is typical of a lane-based game. Move left or right, obviously you go left or right. However, turning around will deflect projectiles when changing directions, even in midair. Square circle to throw the cocktail shaker. X to jump, once you have the jumping shoes, which they do. Okay. L1, R1, L2, R2. Shake cocktail shaker in a direction, or suck stunned enemies into shaker when big shaker unlocked. So that's how you get into the little shake minigame that Trisscorp is doing.
Yep. So far, they've unlocked one of the... So there's different books you can unlock, which are like secret shake books, and you learn how to do some secret shakes. So far, they've learned... See that kind of N shape on the screen, on Trisscorp's screen? That's like the first book you learn. It's like it adds an extra multiplier onto your shakes.
Okay.
So, I don't know, even if you could just press all the mash like the shoulder buttons as fast as you can, if you do that specific one, you're adding like an extra layer to your shakes and you're gonna get more.
Gotcha. I do see Trisscorp using the shake quite a bit, especially when...
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was necessary, but maybe it is. Oh, Trisscorp using the turn animation to deal damage, knock a whole bunch of them back, and then shake a shake. Shake a shake. Come on, use the end shake. Yeah, we got it.
They'll learn other shakes, but I think the end shake's one of the essentials for this.
Yeah, and honestly, it seems like this area might be good for the shakes, just because there's so many enemies here. Oh my gosh. Very nice, Ferris. Okay, I kind of love this game, I gotta be honest. This is really good. Totally unexpected for the day. But yeah, okay, so the first shake combo that they have is L2, L1, R2, R1.
I think Ferris just got the shake book for the boss. Yeah, with this shake book, you can train the dog.
What?
Train the dog. You just...
Okay.
Okay, we're meeting Obaba, the main villain. Now to fight the pets. Here's the dog.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and so you're... it looked like Ferris is trying to do the combo without knocking the dog out, and my guess is you have to knock the dog out, capture it, and then do the combo.
Yeah, you have to, like, hit it enough times to get knocked out.
Yeah, the biggest thing, though, I did see Ferris getting hit a lot. Using the turnaround in order to deflect the projectiles will be a very important point.
You can get extra hits in. Also, later in, like, stage 4, there are enemies that you can only knock out by doing the turnaround.
Are you serious? Amazing.
Yeah, like, there's some turtles.
Here goes Ferris. Can you train the dog? Yeah!
Yeah, one dog. Two.
Oh,
3.
Both of the players training the dog.
Do 3 more, you might be able to beat this boss. Oh no. Train the dog.
Okay, there we go, Ferris. Yeah, the combo is R2, L2, R1, L1, R2, L2. It's actually pretty intuitive.
All right,
and there we
dog
go.
is trained.
Okay. Is that the only way to beat this boss, then?
Yeah, the bosses, you have to use a specific shake against them, and they get more complicated with each boss. You also have to find that book in order to, like, be able to do the shake as well, and some of them are sneakily hidden.
Can you get to the boss without having the book?
You can. In my guide, I've, like, put screenshots like with whenever a stage has an item, and it'll also give them a hint to where it is. So yeah, they're getting a lot of hints here, or more than what the game would have given them.
Yeah, I mean, considering that the game is in Japanese, you know, the players, we're not requiring them to read anything. In fact, usually we check on games like this, like that the players have similar language knowledge, and there have been times that we've done redraws when somebody knows a lot of Japanese and the other player doesn't. But in this case, it seems like most of the dialogue that you're getting anyway is just story.
Yeah, so if there was anything in the guide I didn't include, it's because the conversation didn't matter to gameplay.
Perfect. Okay, Trisscorp still...
got the next shake book. That's the... that one... Okay, that one adds another bonus multiplier in the first shake doubles.
Yeah, Ferris, by the way, is currently in the lead, having beaten the dog boss. Trisscorp trying to defeat the dog boss, and there we go. Dog been tamed. Magician very upset about that training. Oh my gosh, Ferris. This madness. I love it. Ooh, doing a crow combo, very similar to Battletoads.
Can't be defeated with just the throws.
Yeah, what you probably want to do is knock out as many enemies as possible and then do the shake, but if you only have to defeat the crow, just go for the crow. Uh-oh, the rats!
Oh, yeah, I should go over the tracking we're doing for this. So
Sure.
I got a bunch of, like, things here. So, okay, the player progresses furthest into the story wins. If players are on the same stage at the same point in the story, then whoever gets the most inventory items wins. I did this because there are times where you might need to backtrack to get an item, and someone went ahead and didn't get the item in one, and especially if it's mandatory, it's... Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
for
and then,
sure.
okay, so next is if the amount of inventory items collected is the same, then whoever got furthest in the stage wins. If players are on the same forced group combat section, then whoever defeated more enemies in that group wins. Sometimes they've got an exclamation mark above your head, and then, yeah, that'll happen, and you have to defeat all the enemies till they're gone. Let's see. If
the
players
cars!
are... Oh no, that woman lost her, like, pot in the middle of traffic, and you have to knock it back to her.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Okay.
Yeah, you have to do the same thing with the pufferfish. Okay, if players are on the same boss, whoever uses the boss's specific secret shake more times against it wins. If players have the same progress, then whoever got there first wins, and players must gain a fan club before completing stage 4. So Ferris is about to get the fan club.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this woman, after getting her pot back to her, she, like... Okay, knock it.
Got to be in the same lane. There we go.
There we go. Okay, yeah, now she is going to join your fan club, but she finds out you don't have one and then sets one up for you. She's shocked. Okay, so now every battle you get in from now on, where you do a shake, you'll have a party, like, cheering you on and clapping.
Oh, really? Okay, I like it. Turtle time!
There we go. It's party time!
Yes! Fan club!
Yeah, shake.
Shake! I love it so much. Okay, Turtle's still alive. That's okay. Turns out turtles are resilient. They've got shells and everything.
Yeah, they take a lot more hits.
Oh my gosh. Knock the turtle over. This turtle. There we go.
There we go.
Shake a shake, shake a shake.
Shake,
Everybody
shake,
dances.
shake.
Yeah, shake a shake. This game is amazing. I love this.
Yeah, like, I don't know why there's a game where kids are shaking animals in cocktail shakers, but I'm glad it's here.
Same. I have no idea. Apparently, it was developed by Digital Kids Co. That eventually became a branch of Ubisoft. They made the Pets games, like a lot of the Pets games. Pets Bunnies, Pets Dogs, Pets Cats Clan. Wankuru. Okay, that sounds like a dog game. Maybe. Yeah, looks like there are dogs in that. Yep. Okay, so Dino Breeder on Game Boy. They made Dino Breeder. That's cool.
Okay.
Animal Breeder 4 for Game Boy Color. What?
Yeah, lots of breeding games.
Interesting.
And none of these seem to match up with what we're seeing here.
Now I want to know
Like,
about
they just
Animal Breeder
decided-
4.
Yeah, I guess they decided to take a break from animal breeding games and make one where you shake them in a cocktail shaker instead.
Honestly, that might be more accurate for taming animals. I don't know. I don't know how. I've never tamed a turtle.
Well, have you tried shaking it in a cocktail shaker?
No, I absolutely haven't. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say our official stance here is don't try that.
Yeah, no one here should actually try this.
Yeah.
Please do not shake animals in a cocktail shaker.
If I didn't say it, by the way, Mr. Torture, thanks for subscribing using Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Good to have everybody here. A lot of you over at Twitch, a handful of you on YouTube. Good to... I'm glad that I'm trying out this multi-stream to see how it's working out. That way I don't have to upload the VOD over to YouTube. It's already there. Oh no! Ferris touched a snake.
Oh no.
It happens. Well, Ferris is still in the lead. Trisscorp collecting some of these extra hearts, making sure not to touch the turtles. They might be snapping. Oh no.
Yeah, I guess every 5 small hearts you got a full heart, and you can get up to 5 full hearts.
Have I ever told the story of my mother and the pet turtle? I don't think you heard it, WaffleFoxBrie, but yeah, when my mom was a kid, she wasn't very young, probably, or very old. She was like 2 or 3 years old, something like that. She got this pet turtle. Okay, and I don't know if it was necessarily hers, but it was the family's, and yeah, the turtle bit her, because that's what turtles do. They bite things.
Yeah, they bite hard.
So what does a kid naturally think to do when they get bitten by a turtle? Most people would say they would cry and run away. My mother got revenge, and she bit the turtle back. This 2 or 3-year-old bit the turtle's head off, and she killed the freaking turtle because she was getting revenge. Yeah, luckily she's too young to remember that. What can you say? Sometimes kids don't make the best choices in the world.
Scary.
Yeah, so don't do that.
All right, both players have fan clubs now. That's good.
Yeah, she did have a pet turtle while I was growing up, but that turtle ran away. Or was it my sister's turtle? I don't know. Like, let's just say you are bad at taking care of animals if your turtle runs away.
No,
they're so...
Did it like escape an enclosure? They can like bite through things pretty good.
No, like they'd take it outside and let it wander around the garden, and it loved it. And
okay,
you know, usually like keep a little bit of an eye on the turtle to make sure that it doesn't wander too far. I guess they didn't. Yeah, the turtle was gone. So there you go. We had one turtle tragedy and one turtle released into freedom. Although being released into the Utah desert probably is not the best thing in the world.
Yeah, it's probably not the best. Ferris got the a secret shake combo book for giving yourself a useful item after battle. So if you use it in battle once, that shake, it gives you 1 heart. If you use that shake 2 times in battle, it gives you 2 hearts. 3 times gives you glasses. 4 times gives you a magnet.
You get glasses?
Yeah.
Do those help?
I think it tells you like how many... I think how much health enemies have. It'll like show a number above their head.
Okay, that's not
like
too bad.
How many shakes, hits or shakes they need left, or something like that.
Gotcha. So
the magnet, I'm not sure how to activate the regular magnet in this game, but I think it'll let you suck every enemy in the screen into your shaker without you having to knock them out first.
Now, at this point, Ferris is currently in stage 6 with 7 items collected.
Oh, we're going to the zoo.
Trisscorp currently in stage 5 with 6 items collected. Wait, are going to the zoo? Is this the next level?
Yeah, we're gonna shake animals at the zoo.
Okay, if the zookeepers want you to do it, you know, maybe it's animal enrichment here.
I guess our villain has, like, made all of the animals go wild, or at least that's supposedly what's happening, so, we're trying to, like...
Yeah, if it's like the difference between the animals murder everybody and you have to shake the animals a little bit to make them calm, maybe you just do a little shake. A little shake.
Shake.
Ferris trying to do the combo there, I saw. I like it. Don't know which combo, but Ferris just kind of paused and was like, wait, what rhythm am I doing here? Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, our one was this. Trying to get items. Oh, some glasses appeared.
Okay. Not gonna pick them up yet, but glasses don't really seem too
Oh no, you don't need
Important.
2 glasses. Their effects don't... Actually, do they stack? Maybe we'll find out.
Double glasses. Well, Ferris is only wearing one pair of glasses
hey,
right now,
Six
so
Eyes.
we're good.
Oh, not grabbing the extra glasses. Okay, we'll never know then.
Ah, dang it. Yeah, 6 eyes. Uh-oh.
Alright, so yeah, you can see how many hits each enemy takes above their head now.
Ah,
Or at least
gotcha.
number of shakes or something they need.
Oh, hits until... For the snakes, it was how many hits until it was knocked down?
Yeah, the gators, I guess they need to be shaken.
You shake the gators before you catch them.
Yeah.
Weird.
At this point in the game, yeah, the snakes are really weak. Any of the weaker enemies, the best thing you can probably do with them if you need to is use that item shake to, like, get health back.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, you could
like
always
a
just
good
shake
idea.
them one at a time and then just do 2 shakes to get 2 hearts and then keep repeating that if you really need to, if you're low on health.
Yeah, I do think that I've seen some hearts lying around, but Ferris has been skipping a lot of them and not grabbing them, and that...
You sh- Well, Ferris is ahead, so maybe it's... I don't know.
Yeah, but, like, when you're down to 1 heart, if there are more hearts around, it's just good... A good strategy instead of getting a game over and going back to the checkpoint. Grab the heart. Come on. It's healthy for you. Ferris, there are hearts to the left. 1 hit and you're dead. We've got the careful navigation. Unfortunately, Ferris got hit and died. Who would have guessed? Not me. Wow, I'm giving guff. I don't need to give this much guff. Okay. Now, yeah, we love to, praise our players, even if I feel like there are some decisions that maybe weren't the best. At the same time, there's a lot of pressure playing in front of people here, and they can't hear what we're talking about anyway, so what I say doesn't help. But it's an observation. If there's extra... But wait, why does it create hearts under your hearts? Is that not health then?
So the actual health is your top heart. So each hit takes away 1 heart, and you need 5 small hearts to make 1 big heart.
That's so stupid.
Every
That's
heart
not
you
how
pick up
hearts
is
work.
every heart you pick up is a small heart.
That's not how hearts work.
So yeah, if you do need to regain health, it could take a little while. And yeah, they might begin to appreciate that I've let them play with the character with checkpoints.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because yeah, we're gonna start to run into a lot of problems in the later stages.
4 hearts, or 4 little hearts, I'm sorry, not big hearts. If Ferris uses the item shake in this mix here, we may be able to get a little extra health. Of course, I think doing multiple different types of shakes there is a good idea. There we go. Ferris getting a heal.
All right. Got an extra heart.
Yeah, now, of course, up until this point, the game has been relatively simple, not too challenging, pretty easy to avoid damage, but the game's difficulty is certainly escalating now.
Yeah, like, it's... Yeah, I've played through all of this, and it really does escalate.
Yeah, partly because actually being able to see where you're jumping is usually important in a game, but not in this game.
Yeah, this part's not so bad, but some of the situations it gets you in with enemies is problem. Oh, this tiger gonna take a lot of shakes there.
Tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. Yeah. Shake him up. It looks like Ferris didn't do very strong attacks. I think Ferris realizes I'm fighting a single enemy. And because of that, I'm going to get a little extra health just out of this first shake here. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, sometimes the enemies don't get stun locked or just unstun locked very quickly and jump at you, so it's pretty easy to get hurt with some of these.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I like that we've got some meta strategies developing. Ferris got the bell. That's a very good, hopeful thing, but... Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, no, gotta get this. Whoa. Gotta get the book on that side.
Oh,
almost.
so close. What is this?
Yeah. Yeah, if I didn't include my guide that had a screenshot of where it was, like,
who would have found
and this is like a, and if this is, oh yeah, this one, yeah, this one's a required book for the boss.
Are you serious? This is required?
Yeah, you have to get it or you can't beat the boss of this stage.
Oh, Ferris, you're getting so close. What is this nightmare?
This isn't the worst, this isn't the worst book to obtain. Yeah, there are worse pufferfish sequences.
Oh, so close! No! Yeah, and meanwhile, Trisscorp is not that far behind. Trisscorp is starting to catch up. Shake the gator. Yeah, shake the gator. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the further we get, the more, like, roadblocks we're gonna run into.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Book acquired, everybody. Okay. We got the book.
So, with this one, you can scoop the fish.
Okay, Trisscorp, a lot of enemies in there. You can shake. You can shake. Yeah! Lots of good shakes. Oh, nope. That's death.
Oh, well, you got to keep the book at least.
Oh, good. That is very hopeful. Well, we have less than half an hour left. Remember, we go 1 full hour. Whoever has made the most progress at that point is then declared the winner. And at this point, the players are in the same area, but Ferris has made a little bit more progress before. Ferris is technically in the lead because of that. Yeah, Trisscorp has been making up a lot of grounds. Of course, somebody in chat mentioned that these players are both Mystery Tournament veterans. They have played a lot in Mystery Tournament, and because of that, we know that they read the instructions pretty thoroughly because they have played a lot of tournaments where reading instructions very helpful. Okay, Ferris getting the extra health there. Trisscorp is pretty close to where Ferris is, I believe.
Yeah. Trisscorp will have to backtrack to figure out pufferfish platform.
Yeah. Ferris, by the way, I don't know if he knows that the book is permanently in his collection. If so, no need to do the pufferfish again. If he doesn't know, then we might see more pufferfish.
Well, you should be able to see if it's not there anymore, but yeah, you still have to kind of get to the first part of this segment.
Everything just visually blends into each other. Oh, yeah. Everybody, if you didn't see, I'm working on a game for the NES right now with LLK, who does a lot of the art for GDQ, and let's just say her art for the game so far is amazing. I'm really excited to start putting levels together this next week. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and Chad is noting that Ferris appears to have knows that the book was already collected, so we're not backtracking at all. Ferris is just going on. Trisscorp, meanwhile, gonna get the bell to the right after defeating the lion. Do you have to defeat the lion before the fish spawn? Or the tiger, whatever it is.
I think so. Or, yeah, it's a forced encounter.
Okay, there we go. Trisscorp getting good hits on this tiger, but really trying to be careful not to die. Trisscorp only has 1 hit point, so as soon as Trisscorp is out of this little shake, gonna need to run to the right to avoid damage. Oh, Trisscorp being careful, doing a lot of the turns in order to have the shakeout and hopefully, or the mixer, whatever you want to call it. In case there is a pounce, make sure that you can knock the enemy back. Oh,
the aquarium.
Ferris is in the aquarium.
Time to face Ababa's second pet.
Who could the pet be? I think we'll find out in a second.
Yeah, so let's see.
A robot.
This is the electric catfish named the Bone or something.
This is the Bone.
Or Bone. I don't know. The first one, the dog, was named Antonio. Every time you defeat a pet, yeah, it's just like, oh no, my cute Antonio or something. Like, maybe you shouldn't have your pets fight us.
Yeah, you know, good way to not have your animals get hurt.
Yeah, maybe don't send your animals to fight the child that stuffs them into a cocktail shake.
Does Trisscorp already get the book? If so, that was a very fast book grab.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
I was too focused on the robot catfish thingy. Yeah, and yeah, chat, Tentrito over on YouTube, not Electa in Twitch, letting me know that Trisscorp did get its second try. That is huge. That makes up a decent amount
really
of time.
Really quick, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is, I guess, where the flashing does happen. I guess with this boss, yeah.
Yeah,
it's not as intense as, well, it's there though.
Yeah, there's a little flashing.
So yeah, you just don't want to be in the water whenever that's happening, and you have to do the specific scoop motion that you learned from one of the books in order to defeat it. I forget how many times you need to do it, but
enough times.
Yeah, you just have to do a lot of these a lot.
Yeah, this is going very well. I'm glad that this game is a little bit easier to track compared to a lot of PS1 games where it's like, hey, you choose whatever level you want to play, and I don't know, pick up puzzle pieces, stars, pick up like Jenga blocks, I don't even know. Just that's what your progress is. It's like, come on, PS1, you can have games that are a little bit more like traditional and linear. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess there's some things that aren't linear, just if you need to backtrack to get an item, or yeah, missing plot things where you're told to go somewhere specific. Later, you may have to revisit like a stage once or twice.
Well, Ferris appears to be through the boss and moving on. Trisscorp is not that far behind, though. Just needs to finish this level and get to the boss. And if Trisscorp can do that, then they may be able to catch up to Ferris. But again, unfortunately, due to dying after getting past the bridges, Trisscorp had to go to the beginning of the level. Currently taking their time, though, to collect the animals and get a little extra health. Not necessarily a bad idea, but it does take time. And
yeah, the shake sequence does take time every time. Okay, so Ferris is taking the portal. Yeah, the doors in your house begin to become portals to different areas. Okay, now we're on the Wall of China.
Mystery
Tournament.
Tournament.
Shake up pandas.
Mystery Funhouse, by the way, thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, if you haven't seen, we've got 2 Mystery Tournament players who are enjoying Shake Kids, and heck, I'm enjoying it quite a bit too. And yeah, we've been told not to shake the babies. Yeah, don't worry, we learned that a long time ago. But this is going pretty well, and this game has some interesting mechanics that I've never would have known would be in a game called Shake Kids. Like, sure, having drink mixing mini games, that happens every once in a while in video games, you know. I've played Cook Serve Delicious. but I just never knew it would be put into a platformer.
Yeah,
And there
so
goes
yeah.
Ferris. Jam!
Yeah, damn it.
Shake it!
Yeah, so for anyone joining us, the main mechanic of this game is knocking enemies out so you can suck them into your cocktail shaker, and then you shake them till you eliminate them. Yeah, these animals, you just keep shaking up.
I mean, you gotta shake. Oh, these pandas are kind of ugly, I gotta be honest.
Pandas, in this segment, you can take out care of quickly if you knock them into the bottomless pits.
Well, that's not nice, but yeah, that would do it.
I like the scream they do when it happens.
Ooh, okay, never mind. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, they were defeated. Okay. I think every enemy does the same scream, when you knock them into a bottomless pit. I forget. Yeah, I don't think the shaking sequence could be sped up or slowed down in any way. It's just happening until you run out of time.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. One thing that I was seeing online is that, like, the first time that you do the shake mechanic, people are saying it's weird and fun and really cool, but then it gets very, very annoying as it goes on.
Yeah, this is, like, it just happens so much. Like, it's funny the first few times, and then, like, okay, it's still funny, but, like, you do it a lot.
It's funny for me, not necessarily for the players, but I enjoy it. Yeah, someone is saying, is this a sequel to Mischief Makers? And I have seen, like, just in articles, people referencing Mischief Makers, but that was made by Treasure. This was made by another company, so big question is, was it possibly made by developers who moved over to Treasure after this? Because it's possible.
Right, Trisscorp's fighting the catfish.
But as far as I can see, this company got absorbed into Ubisoft later on, so not made by Treasure itself. It's possible that, like, it was just sort of an early game that had some influence on Mischief Makers or similar games later on. What else did they say? Silhouette Mirage. Another game that I haven't played. Okay,
yeah,
enjoying the music. Kind of.
Yeah, this China stage is... Yeah, the difficulty's ramping up. There'll be chances for Trisscorp to catch up.
Yeah, the biggest problem is that, like, these pandas are so fat. They're hard to get good knockback.
A lot of the bigger enemies you get later are, like, just such, I don't know, damage sponges as well. You have to shake them a lot.
Trisscorp fighting the electric catfish and appears to be doing okay here. Just got to make sure that you do the special shakes. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, the shakes.
Okay, still plenty of shakes left for Trisscorp. Just gotta get the hits on the robot and not get electrocuted. Trisscorp very much learning how this boss works pretty quickly. And there we go, another round of the shakes.
Yeah, do the scoop shake. Scoop shake.
Yeah, scoop again. Scoop.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Is it beneficial to add other shakes into the mix while you're doing the scoop shake against the boss?
Not for the boss shakes.
Okay.
Like maybe you could throw an item shake in there if you want to get an item, I suppose, but
Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like Trisscorp is being a little more slow and deliberate on the boss shake. Not necessarily a bad idea, especially if you want to keep playing and not get damaged, you know. Take your time. We still have 17 minutes left. Yeah, unlike Mystery Tournament, where there is a specific goal for the players to reach, this There is no specific goal. It's get as far as you can in an hour, make as much progress as you can in an hour. So sometimes going a little bit slow is a very wise idea. Sometimes, like, taking your time.
Trisscorp is going to be going to China soon as well.
Ooh, Ferris fell into the hole. Oh, no. But I haven't heard the pandas fall in the hole.
Yeah, they kind of had to position yourself right so that, like, they, I guess after your shake, they fall out, like, the right distance.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to plan a little deliberately.
Uh-oh.
It appears one more shake for one of the pandas there.
Oh,
unfortunately,
Ferris fell in the pit.
Actually, I think it shows how much HP the animals have, because the snakes, every time that you hit them, the number was reduced. So the snake's very, very weak. The snakes with legs, by the way. Yeah. Clades, thank you so much for resubscribing. Good to have you here. Oh. Take care of the snakes. Take care of the rabbits. Take care of the pandas. Just do everything. Yeah, and I imagine that due to all of the shoulder mashing that happens in this game, the players could be getting a little bit tired at this point. Of course, I do recommend, playing in Kusogrand8. If you do have a game that has a lot of mashing, we do always let people know beforehand so that if it is an issue, especially since I've personally been having a little bit of an RSI trying to flare up, we don't want people getting injured during Kusogrand8, so they are more than welcome to veto a game based off of that, or in games where turbo makes sense at all, which it wouldn't make sense in this game. We do allow that.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Then I got a little further and it's like, yeah, that's not doing anything. Yeah, that all the combos and stuff you have to do. And
Ferris, by the way, is past the panda fight and onto the mole section. I think
yeah, but they're not difficult. You had these moles in like stage 2 or something. Maybe stage 3?
Yeah, they seem fine.
Yeah, they were easy. Okay, Trisscorp's onto the pandas. Alright, Ferris with the good strat for jumping over those armadillos. Oh no, 2 tigers.
Yeah, shake, Ferris, shake! Do the little... Oh my gosh, so fast. 82 shakes. Tigers survive, but whatever.
I like the clapping they do based on your performance. Like, if your shake sucks, you'll have like one person just politely clapping.
That's great. If you do well, they cheer. Good. That's the type of shake optimism I enjoy here. I do also appreciate that, like, the players are just sometimes randomly getting combos because they happen to hit the buttons in the right order. Of course, there's some shakes that are much easier to get that combo. Others, just because of the order of buttons, it's a lot less likely that you'll be getting those in, like, a mash fest,
Yeah.
Ferris really does not want to deal with the pandas.
I think Ferris was about to move on, but probably saw in the guide that, oh no, there was a puffer bell right there.
Trisscorp knocked a panda into the pit.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, if you knock him down and then just sort of turn left and right, you can get the combo that launches the panda into the pit.
Yeah. Shake, shake, shake.
Okay, Trisscorp doing the combo, trying to knock the... There we go, panda in the pit. Okay, nice. You're absolutely right. That is the fastest way to deal with the pandas here.
Oh, careful, Ferris. Don't want to
Yeah,
get
but if you
knocked
get the
down.
item shake, hopefully a heart drops close enough to you that you don't have to fall all the way down in order to collect it. Oh, good,
Oh
good.
no, the parts are by the pandas.
I mean, that's okay. Knock the pandas down. Then technically you can
There
just
we
ignore
go.
them. You don't have to deal with them too much. Okay, snakes, not bad. Just gotta
Oh,
make sure you don't get
Nice.
hurt.
We're heading on to the next stage.
Ooh.
We're going across the Himalayas now.
Look how sassy you look whenever you beat a level. No, Trisscorp! Trisscorp, unfortunately, second-guessing too much this section and falling into a pit, but it wasn't a large setback. It was just a little damage. Uh-oh, we've got tigers. Double tiger for Trisscorp. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the double tiger combo.
So I guess we're trying to get to Africa, but this is like apparently the best route we had was this mysterious portal in our bedroom that would take us to China first.
Honestly, sometimes you gotta go to China before you go to Africa. I mean, this is in Japan, so China would be somewhat on the way. Maybe not
Yeah,
super on the way, but a
somewhere,
little bit.
kinda.
Oh, Trisscorp, no! Oh, this is a big setback. I don't know how far the checkpoint is, though. Okay, right before the panda fight. Still annoying. But luckily, Trisscorp knows the panda strats. Just knock him down and then do your little wiggle.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can change the audio. I want to hear the pandas if possible.
Oh yeah, got a quick listen.
Yeah, might as well, you know? Let's see. Okay, Trisscorp. Let's hear the pandas. That's horrifying. Wow.
Yeah,
Ah!
perfect.
Oh, the snakes make the same sound if they fall
Yeah,
in a
the
pit.
other animals do the same. All of the animals do the same sound when you knock them into it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, amazing. So at this point, we have less than 10 minutes left. Right now, the win is looking likely to be Ferris. Ferris is one stage ahead. However, if Trisscorp can beat the current level in a relatively quick amount of time, they've got a decent chance to catch up. Oh, Ferris, no, knocked down into the pit by a penguin. Oh, these penguins.
Although,
Who is this penguin fiend? Get out of here.
they're just chucking penguins at you.
How dare they? Now, neither of these players will be eliminated from the tournament because they are currently in the winner's bracket. The loser will go to the loser's bracket and do another But Why match where they will get another possibly good, but very much a game where you ask, why was this made? Which honestly, you know, I know why this game was made, because it's fun. Like, look at this. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's got flaws, you know. It might start feeling a little bit repetitive with the shaking. But, you know, talk about taking a single idea and running with it. I love it.
Did any Japanese children get into this and start up cocktail shaking?
I hope so. Trisscorp trying to figure out a good way to deal with the pandas without getting hurt, and some really good dodges by Trisscorp. Okay, one panda has been knocked down, but this big panda here in the way, just, yeah, there you go. Just. So what are the bells in each stage? That's my question. Do the players need to get the bells?
Well, that's how you call the blue pufferfish that you jump and have them do the bouncy thing at you.
So
to,
very
get
much
the
so.
books and across other platforming areas. And it also summons them across the whole stage, so sometimes there might be like a secret area that was way back that you didn't know they were.
And Trisscorp is through
appearing.
onto the ice stage. We've got both players on the same stage, so we may
7
start
minutes.
seeing the very similar areas.
gotta go
Trisscorp
across
could...
this-
No! That is a game over.
That's a
Back to the
mean one.
checkpoint.
Yeah, that's rude.
Play again. That's what we've been commanded to do. Play again. Now, everybody, this is the only match that we have today. I am just trying to take it a little bit easy as well because I've been doing a lot of game dev stuff. Hopefully, update for Magpie will come out soon as I figure out how to fix all of these bugs. Oh my god. But also working on an NES game, so I'm taking a little bit easier with streams just so that I have some sort of sanity left. But we do have 2 matches tomorrow. Of course, exclamation point schedule will show that to you, and if you are not over on Twitch to have that pop up, I don't think we've got Nightbot over on YouTube. I should make Nightbot show up there. But the schedule is starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow with a gauntlet. It's going to be a good time.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay, Trisscorp. Honestly, it is very close between these players. I think Ferris may have gotten a checkpoint that's a little deeper into the level than where Trisscorp is, but at the same time, all it takes is, Trisscorp gets
that
hit.
Really rude, like, pufferfish jump. I think Trisscorp is getting pretty close to, well, we'll see.
Yeah, we've got at least one more of these penguin fiends. The Penguin Mancer, I don't know what you want to call him. Penguin Mancer, Zookeeper, I don't even know. Ooh, Trisscorp needs to deal a lot of damage to these penguins. Getting a lot of good combos here, though. Okay. Bam, down to 5 left, whatever the 5 means. That's all the penguins have left. Unfortunately, Trisscorp only has 1 HP left, so you really want to make sure you don't get too hurt while you're doing this chaos here.
Yeah.
The penguins are dead. Good. Yeah, I saw the mixes that just...
Checkpoint bell.
Oh, good. Oh, you're able to start with full health?
Yeah, you get full health if you restart from the last checkpoint from the menu. That's a good use of...
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the meta strategy here. Trisscorp trying to knock the penguin off the edge, which you kind of can with... I think you can with all the penguins, but this penguin's kind of being a butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, it honestly is too close to call. Like, Trisscorp is behind, but... No! Really, it doesn't take too much to move into the lead here. Okay, just don't get too penguined.
Yeah, this could be close. Just depends on... Oh, no. Yeah, depends on how penguined you get.
Okay, good. I think Trisscorp has learned...
Oh, you gotta turn around and...
Rotate, spin.
Rotate.
No!
No!
Not that!
Oh, ouch. This could cost.
There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Less than 3 minutes left. Trisscorp could make a comeback. Gonna be hard, especially if Trisscorp doesn't know you can kill this penguin by knocking it off the edge. Oh, Trisscorp learned.
Nah, you just use the same strat to, knock him back. Just turn around. You knock the Yeti back.
Yeah, just gotta be a little bit careful with... Okay. Nope. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Okay. Meanwhile, Ferris is making more progress, and I believe pretty close to the jumps that Ferris fell on before. If Trisscorp can catch up there and get through some... Oh, it still is a big ask. I'm glad that, at least the clouds highlight when you know that you are on the correct layer to jump on them.
That's good. I didn't notice that till now.
A very nice, subtle touch. Okay. We gotta hustle. We're in the same area. Forced
2
fight with
minutes.
some birds and penguins, though. So we've got a lot of shaking that we gotta do. Ferris, game over again. Ferris may not have another shot. This is a pretty decent setback. But it may or may not matter. Oh, absorb the birds. Come on. Yeah, now we are going based off of story progress, then inventory items collected, then progress within the stage. They are at the same point in the story, same number of items collected.
So it'll just be who gets further here, yeah.
Purely horizontal progress. If Trisscorp can kill these penguins,
oh no, the penguins,
you gotta kill them, like, now.
Yeah,
now.
like,
there's
like,
no time.
No, you...
Oh my gosh. Okay. Shake like your life depends on it. Come on. Get the combos. Shake, Sonora. Come on, shake the penguins right. Oh, no penguins died with that round. You're going to have to really hurry and knock them down again. There's no time. 30 seconds remain. You are in the last stretch. Are we going to be able to do the... Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's so close between the players.
There is
it's
also
so
the
close.
Yeti throwing penguins at you, so this could be pretty tough. Okay, penguins are done. Let's get to the next penguins.
10 seconds.
10. No. Oh.
Okay. And that, my friends, is time. That is the end of the match. Such a good push by Trisscorp, but no, I don't believe it's enough.
No, yeah, yeah, Ferris got slightly further on that jump with the puffer belt that we see there.
Oh yeah. Dude. And there we go, Trisscorp with that jump, I believe would have made it, right? However, it's just barely, like maybe half a minute too late. It's very, very close. It looked like Ferris is here, so I will bring them in. Hello there, Ferris. Welcome in.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, this was a blast. I kind of love this game.
It's like 1 inch away from being good. Like,
yeah.
good.
That's sort of the impression that I got with some of the things that I read, that unfortunately the shaking mechanic gets a little bit tiring because of how often you have to do it. Because it is a lot. Now, with that said, I think I think our other player Trisscorp is probably going to join us, or maybe just keep playing. But when Trisscorp joins,
Africa now.
yeah. Now, this was an incredibly close match, and I don't want to reveal the secrets until, like, who won until we get both of you in chat, if you are both joining, because honestly, y'all were fighting penguins. You fought a lot of penguins.
That was a lot of penguins.
Oh my gosh, they were so annoying. Like, I think when you learned how to knock the penguins back into the pit, that helped you out so much.
Yeah, I love the scream when they fall in the pit, by the way. The best thing in the game.
So good.
Oh yeah, we specifically changed audio so that we could listen to that. You know, I was like, Trisscorp's knocking them into the pit. Now we gotta hear the penguin scream. So, yeah, we'll see if Trisscorp comes and joins. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and do the reveal right now. So, oh, nope, never mind. Trisscorp's here.
Oh.
Hello there, Trisscorp, and welcome. You're muted right now. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Hello, I hear you loud and clear. Well, loud at least.
Hey.
Hey. So this was an incredibly close match. Both of you got to the Yeti that was throwing penguins horizontally across the platforms. And you both made great progress there. However, if I'm not mistaken, Ferris managed to beat that Yeti and make it to the pufferfish right after.
Yeah,
unfortunately, you fell right there. Yeah.
Yep.
Trisscorp, you were... If the match lasted 30 seconds longer, you would have won. Because you beat the Yeti and you made that jump. But the match did not last 30 seconds longer, and because that, Ferris does take the win here. It was incredibly close between you two.
Wow.
And that was a good match.
Oh, it was such a good
Alright.
match, yeah. Like, I loved seeing Trisscorp, like, especially later on is when you started to flex. Trisscorp fell a little bit behind towards the beginning, but in the last 10 minutes, you made up so much time. Like, what was going on in your mind there, Trisscorp? How were you making progress?
I made a very bad misunderstanding.
What was that?
I thought the score was like the score was like the same as the damage you deal to the enemy, and I realized very late that it just takes the shakes into account.
The scores, yeah, I don't think the score really matters when it comes to how much damage you're dealing to the enemies. I think, especially since you learned how to knock the pandas into the pit during the really annoying panda fight. Ferris, you did that fight so many times.
I wish I knew how to knock him into the pit. I kept knocking him over.
If you
You
just
got it. Nice.
If you knock them down and then you do not do the shake, but you turn back and forth with your cup out, you can knock them into the pit. It's a much quicker kill than shaking them. Yeah, and that ended up helping Trisscorp really catch up. And I think like learning some of those subtle mechanics, as well as getting the hang of the pufferfish jumps was good. I saw Ferris took quite a long time. Oh my god, quite a long time getting that first book, the book that had like 4 pufferfish in a row that you had to bounce off of in order to get up there. And Trisscorp did it in two tries. That's all.
I think that was just luck.
It might have been luck.
I know I
was
struggled a lot with the one in like the waterfall area where there's like 3 very spaced apart.
Oh yeah, that might have been it. I'm trying to remember. With that said, yeah, I still, just based off of everything that I saw, I think Trisscorp really figured out how to make that jump work for you a little bit more reliably, and that ended up helping you a lot, especially towards the end. It's just, you know, you're both excellent players, and because of that, it was really a coin toss to see who won. Ferris wins, but honestly, not by much. It could have been either of you. Yeah, so I asked Ferris what he thought of the game. Trisscorp, what about you? What do you think of Shake Kids?
It's definitely unique and kind of fun actually, but and quirky. I kind of like it actually.
I kind of like it as well, and Ferris was saying it's an inch away from being a good game. And I kind of agree with that. Like, it's got a lot going for it, and having silly stuff like this, like the shaking animation, if it wasn't so often, it would be fun. You know, just have it every once in a while, not every 10 seconds. Or make it shorter. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, at least it's like quirky enough to be like very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, and the different combos I liked.
Yeah, I was going for a score.
Yeah.
I know what that. No, that doesn't do any extra damage.
Yeah, with that said, like, once you have the glasses, you can see a little bit more how much health is remaining, so you can see if you're dealing extra damage or if you're not. And it's unfortunate that it takes a while to get those, and that you actually have to intentionally try to get the glasses, because that takes additional time. But it's overall helpful to see, like, am I hurting the enemy more or not? You know, am I exhausting myself when I don't need to be? That's the big question. My big concern with a game like this is that, you know, with so much mashing in it, it's probably not a game you want to play for a long period of time. And, but, you know, every once in a while, I'd be down to play this. I'd like to play through Shake Kids. I think it's great. Now, thank you both so much for playing again. Congratulations to Ferris for taking the win. Trisscorp, are you streaming these days, or do you have anything else going on that people should know about?
Not really.
Not really?
Sorry.
That's all right. Are you still in Mystery Tournament right now this year?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a match tomorrow. I can pick up Paul.
Pika Pals, good, longtime Kusogrand8 friend as well. Well, good. Do you know what time that's going to be?
We haven't decided, but it's gonna be tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow, Trisscorp versus Pika Pals over with the Mystery Tournament friends. I believe probably streamed at the Mystery Funhouse. Thank you for the raid, Mystery Funhouse. I appreciate that from earlier. What about you, Ferris? Anything you want to plug?
Just really my normal stream channel. Been playing through the newest Tomb Raider remasters. They've been very fun.
Ooh.
Last Revelation is a little janky and probably my least favorite, but it's still fun.
Okay. Well, janky, we don't hate janky here, you know, that's fine. Good. I'm getting through the first Tomb Raider game remastered right now, although I got distracted by Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. My god, that game has consumed my life. It's good, but yeah, I need to get back to doing more Tomb Raider because they're just a lot of fun. Well, good. What about you, WaffleFoxBrie? Anything you want to plug?
I don't know. I'm not really doing anything.
That's all right. Well,
I'll be back to give out more games.
Games are good, and I sure hope you are back to give more games. Now, everybody, do be aware that Power Up with Pride, charity marathon that focuses on speedrunning and is for the LGBT community, is currently, I believe they're accepting submissions now. I will have a graphic for tomorrow to show off, so feel free if you'd like to go ahead and check them out. Otherwise, I think we're gonna go and raid our friend Willard J. Bradley, who appears to be doing a BizHawk Shuffler, a program that I helped with, or I made the initial version, and then other people just took it away and did a lot of good stuff with it. So let's go and raid. Do we have a good raid message? Shake
it off.
Shake. I mean, you can say shake it off. I like shake. Just tell me to shake. You know, was it Taylor Swift who did Shake It Off?
I think so.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah, don't shake kids. You can also tell Willard not to shake kids. All right, everybody, I'll be back tomorrow with 2 more matches, starting with a gauntlet. So feel free to come on back. Otherwise, take care, my friends. I will see you later. See ya, Ferris, Trisscorp.
Bye.
Bye, WaffleFoxBrie. Bye, chats.
Bye.
Bye.